My story for the day, it kind of predates my time with high trainers. Before I invented the high trainers, when I built the gym in Sutton, Excalibur Gym. It was around 2006. The Mont Glen had just ended for me, and it was my dream since I was about 12 to start have my own gym, own my own gym. So I did all the work, got the money, got some investment. Everything's going fine. So I go to the town hall to get the permit to open my gym. No, no, people, no. I'm like, why not? Well, it's zoned. What is it? Institutional. It's institutional. You can't. It's an abandoned building, but you can't have your gym. So the mayor hated me. Didn't want to let me open my gym. I fought him tooth and nail. Finally, the election was coming up. I worked for about 3 months to get the guy kicked out. I don't dare say any names, get sued. I worked as hard as I could to convince people to get rid of this guy. Finally, get another mayor in town. So I go, the first town council meeting, I go, so can I get my permit to open my gym? No, no, no. So the new mayor takes me out behind the town hall, and he goes, listen, he says, you'll get your permit in about a month. He says, if you want to start working on it now, just paper over the windows, stay low profile. You can do the work, as long as nobody asks too many questions, we're all good. Okay. So I paper over the windows. Start to where I want to get this thing open by January. Paper over the windows. Close everything up. And I start working. I'm working day and night. Day and night. I mean, I'd sleep for an hour, get up, keep going. The whole place had been abandoned since 1980. So I'm working there one night, it's about 8 o'clock at night. All of a sudden I hear a knock on the door. Go up the stairs, open the door. There's a town inspector there. So I go, what can how can I help you? So I want to see what's going on in here. So he comes inside my gym and he's looking around. He had this toothpick he always had in his mouth. Why? He's looking around. And he goes, "Pas supposé, tu sais, pas de permis. Got no permit." I'm exhausted and I'm pissed because I've been living this for about 6 months now. And I look at him and I go, "You listen to me." I said, "I'll tell you how this is going to work." I said, "I'm going to beat you to death. Then I'm going to dig a hole in the back of the gym. I'm going to bury you. No one will ever find you again. And that's what I think of your permit." Takes it to the white, turns around, didn't say a word, walked down the stairs, out the door, never saw the guy again. A couple weeks later, got my permit. Anyway, the other part of the story, and it comes into human performance, is it's probably about a week later. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm still working on the gym. All of a sudden, I look up. I see these two drunk guys. They're looking in the window. They got their hands. They're trying to see what's going on, see if they can steal anything. And they're looking around. So I see them. So I come walking out, and I go, "Hey, you guys!" They look they look over me like that. And, they start laughing. They bang on the window, and they run around the corner of the building. So I'm sitting there, and I go, "You know what? I better do something about this. Otherwise, these guys you're gonna break window, they're gonna rob my stuff, whatever." Instead of going out the front door, I went around the back door. Went around the back door, went around the building. And I look and I see these two idiots. They're both crouched down and they're looking around the corner of the building. They're waiting for me to come out. I don't know if they're gonna laugh at me, throw something at me. They're looking around the building, and I come striding up. I got my work pouch on, my hammer. And I'm walking right behind him. About 10 feet behind him, I pull my hammer out and I raise my hand and I go, "Ah!" It was like something out of Scooby Doo. The two of them, they're like, all of a sudden, they're 3 feet in the air, their feet are off the ground, their arms are all extended. When their feet hit the ground, it was like they'd planned it all out. They struck off in either direction, sprinting as hard as you could. One guy went straight right up a hill. He went for about a mile. I'd never seen anyone run that fast for that long in my whole life. These guys were drunk. They're just pounding up the road. Probably about a half a mile later, he finally had the confidence to turn around and see if I was chasing him. Anyway, I don't know whatever happened to those two guys. They never broke into my building, but I'm sure, 20 years later, whenever either one of them walks into a hardware store and sees a hammer, all of a sudden they get all jittery, start stuttering, probably have some deep trauma that's been passed on to their kids. Anyway, that's today's story. Have fun.